Hey, what's up everybody? It's Pinpoint back at it with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a different style video. It's going to be a review of the new game, Apex Legends. It's a new Battle Royale game if you guys haven't played it. It's free and it's definitely a great game to pick up just to try even if you don't like Battle Royales. But I apologize ahead of time for the audio and video quality. I am filming on my MacBook right now, so please don't hate on that. But if you would like to see more of the face cam, since this is the first time I'm doing that, please let me know in the comments. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video and I will show you guys some gameplay.
Alright guys, so now that we're into the gameplay, there's a couple things I'd like to start with. First I'd like to start with the good, and then right at the end of the video I'll move to the few bad things or the few things that are dislikable about this game. Now the best part about this game is that it's free, so essentially you cannot go wrong playing this at all. Everybody should have it downloaded if you like shooting games, if you like battle royales, or even if you don't, it's worth a shot. So I know I said something along the lines of that already earlier in this video, but still, you have to give it a shot. Just trust me on that. It's a wonderful game. Now, the other good parts, like right when you hop into the game, that you can see right off the start, are that there's 8 different choices of legends, and these legends are all gonna be free. Now, Caustic and Mirage cost 12,000 of these points up in the top right corner, the legend tokens. Now, you can get those points just from playing the game. You can also buy Caustic or Mirage with the actual currency in the game, which is Apex coins. Now, you don't have to. The currency is mainly for skins. That's why they do make the characters, you know, fully unlockable without buying currency, which is one of the great bonuses about this game. You don't have to pay anything to unlock any characters. You don't have to pay anything to play the game. Now, the packs are going to be how you unlock the skins. And so that's a good thing. You know, you get free packs every so often. I'll be going over that later in the video. But yeah, that's just a start, you know, prefacing the game. All guns are in the game. You don't have to buy any guns. You don't have to buy any characters, and you don't have to buy the game either. But I would say the best part of this game, other than it being free, is that it is the best team-based battle royale out there, which for somebody like me, I love a team-based game, and that is probably the coolest thing about this. So when you have friends in your game, you do get extra XP for surviving longer in the game, which is a great bonus to have your friends in the game. But there's also a bunch of different ways that this game is able to utilize, you know, the team part of the game. So I'm going to show you guys in 1 second. Okay, so one of the best ways that this game utilizes the team feature is that there's, you know, 8 different characters, and each person in your game has to choose a different character. So you can only use 3 out of the 8, obviously, but you have to use 3 different characters out of the 8. So it makes you, you know, have to learn how to use your specials together rather than, you know, all 3 guys spamming one special ability. And every character does have different special abilities, so they are like very usable together and they help each other out. Now, the cool thing about the jumping in this game, rather than, you know, just solo jumping out of the plane or, you know, the bus or whatever if you're playing Fortnite, we're on a ship, which doesn't really matter, but we have to jump as a team. You can launch solo, but it's really not the smartest thing to do because it is such a team-based game. So as you can see, the one guy broke off from here as me and this other guy are still flying as a team. I could stop following him, you know, but obviously working together is the most effective way to get another team killed. So that's kind of, you know, why I'm following him. And that's why, you know, this game is so team-based. On top of that, the biggest, like, you know, the biggest difference between this and different battle royales is that you can ping things for your team. this shows that my team that there's, you know, shotgun shells here as well as guns or, you know, shield cells or whatever if I'd like to ping those. And on top of that, you can have a series of different pings. These are usually green down here, but looting this area, attacking here, going here, defending, blah blah blah, all the above. As I down somebody, someone's been here, go, enemy. And so basically all of the above, you can ping any of those things. So I could say we're going here. So, you know, that's another bonus that is in this game. For team play, I would say. Now, so you see, we have time to revive our teammates. Like him, I have 90 seconds to revive him unless they finish him. Now, if they do finish him, I have a chance to grab his little banner right there, and then we can deliver it to one of those green beacons. And when we deliver it to a beacon, then essentially that's going to allow me to revive my teammate even after he's been killed. So that's another cool thing. You know, you're not out essentially until your last player's out. My bad for saying essentially a lot, but yeah, you're not out until your last player's out. And so as you can see, I died, so then, you know, our team is done with now. So that's kind of the basis for the team gameplay and how it can be so effective to work together. You know, if I would have killed every player there, I can pick up my team's banners and take them to the beacon, and then we're good to go. All three of us are alive again. They can loot up, and then, you know, we're good to go again. So
now I'm going to show you guys gameplay for a second of just me looting up. Basically, when you see anything on one of those loot boxes, it will show you like a red line through that circle if you don't need it, and then if you do need it, it won't show that line. So it's super simple to loot. It's the best looting system in any Battle Royale game. I'm going to another crate right now, and you can see I could use that backpack, I could pick up those guns, but all the attachments I don't need for the most part, and obviously consumables you can always have unless your backpack's full. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that loot system, how it is one of the best, and it is the easiest thing to use, you know, out of any loot system I've personally used. And moving on now.
The ping system is wonderful. You know, that's something that's completely different than any other Battle Royale. You know, Fortnite is adding that now, but obviously it's not original to their game, and it's best used for this game. So moving on, we do have 8 different legends, like I said earlier. Each of them have different skills. So the Bloodhound has, you know, it has the tracker, and then this Eye of the Allfather, and then Beast of the Hunt. So that one can be helpful for finding people and, you know, getting away from battles. Gibraltar, all the characters I would say are super balanced. So like I would say that any of them could be used in a various amount of situations, and you don't like to have, you know, all the, you know, same type of players on your team. You'd like to have maybe one support, one offense, one defense. So I typically use Gibraltar, who has a gun shield when he aims, and then he can have basically a bubble shield. If you've ever played Halo, it just, you know, blocks attacks, and then he has an airstrike. Lifeline has a care package as their, you know, their ultimate ability, and the tactical ability can heal their team. So basically all of these you're looking at are going to be like a very balanced character system, and they're going to be well used together. Like a lot of people can use, like my friend uses Caustic. He can use the gas traps and then the gas grenade to get a lot of revives off, or, you know, to, if we're stuck in a room, people can't get in if the gas traps are there because they get hit by them. Kind of like kind of like a bailout. Wraith has the Void where they cannot get damaged at all, and then there's a Rift, you know, so it's like a portal essentially through like 2 different locations. Bangalore, same thing, like similar to the gas from Caustic has the smoke launcher, so you can get away from sticky situations just by shooting your smoke out. No one can see you, but you can see through it, which is really nice because you can shoot at, the other team, and unless they see your bullet stream, they won't really know where you are. And so that's going to be that. The Pathfinder has a zip line and a grappling hook, and then Mirage has like got little guys he sends out. It's basically he bamboozles people is what he says, but he has the like the decoys to send out. So that's what he does, and so all of them can be used. Like I said, all of them can be, you can be effective with as long as you practice, your guy's abilities, and you use his strengths. Now, moving on to weapons, I would say the guns are fairly balanced. However, good players can make any gun good, while bad players, or at least most guns good, bad players will struggle with some of the weapons just because there is some recoil on some weapons, and some weapons just do trash damage unless you hit headshots or unless you're super close up, which, some players who are not that good will definitely struggle with that. So this is where I start a little bit of the downside, I would say. The weapons can be iffy. The flatline definitely cannot shoot that far because you can't put a barrel stabilizer on it, even though it is a assault rifle. The R301 is a light ammo weapon as opposed to the Hemlock, which is a heavy ammo weapon. So Hemlock definitely does more damage per shot. Like, a burst is much easier to hit than a bunch of shots with the automatic R301. The Havoc has the energy ammo, so it does a lot of damage, but the downside to energy ammo is that you cannot carry as much of it. It only stacks to 60 rather than 80 bullets, and the guns cannot have extended magazines like the Devotion or the Havoc. So that's something to look out for if you're looking for like an energy ammo weapon. In SMGs, the Prowler can be good because it uses heavy ammo, so all the heavy ammo weapons do a ton of damage. The R99 is really good from up close. You need it like fully attached to be like really good. And then the alternator is just like pretty trash unless it's fully equipped. So that's one of the reasons I think they should balance a few of the guns. For LMGs, the Devotion is intended to be the way it is, but it does take a long time to load up. Spitfire, however, is one of the best weapons in the game, in my opinion, because it's a fully auto heavy weapon. And then all the sniper rifles, I think that like the longbow and the triple take are not that good unless you're a good player, because a lot of players who are not that good will struggle to hit shots with them, and it doesn't do as much damage as I'd like to see out of an actual sniper rifle. However, the Kraber is the 50 caliber sniper that you can get out of supply drops, and this one is amazing as long as you hit your shots. I believe it does 125 to the body or 225 to the head. Can kill somebody in one shot even with gold armor, purple armor. And the Scout, to run things out for the snipers, it's very accurate, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. Like to have an extended mag on this one. Iron sights are okay, but that's that. Shotguns are fairly inconsistent, I would say. Mozambique is trash. That's one of those guns that nobody ever picks up for the most part. Peacekeeper can do a lot of damage if you hit to the head or if you're very close, but otherwise sometimes it could hit for 10, just like, the pump shotgun in Fortnite. EVA 8 is going to be an auto shotty. It works pretty well, but sometimes very low damage, just from close up. Then the Mastiff is going to be the legendary shotgun you can get out of the supply drops. It does a lot of damage, so. Then altogether, the pistols, the RE45 and especially the P2020 is horrendous. RE45 is at least manageable. And then the Wingman is a gun that you see a ton of players on PC using, and you see more players on console using it because it's essentially like a pistol sniper. It's a semi-auto pistol that does 45 to the body. You can get a skull piercer attachment on it, which does more damage to the head. So that is a great weapon right there. So just like I was saying, some of the weapons are not as balanced. Some of them are really great. The wingman, anybody, or not anybody, better players are better with it because they hit their shots, but it is a little bit overpowered right now, I'd say. And to round things out, I'm going to go back to the store. I like the system in this game, how you get free packs and all, and I do enjoy, the grind to get some skins and to get some gun skins and stuff like that. But what I really hate right now, which I think they should definitely change, is that this game is like quickly becoming a money grab, as there are no free skins or no free packs after level 100. From level 1 to 20, you get one pack per level. From level 20 to 50, you get one pack every other level. And then from level 50 to 100, you get one pack every 5 levels. Unfortunately, that starts at level 56, so that they don't have to give you a free pack at level 100, which is also bogus because they're scamming us. But at least it's good to see us get some stuff for free. But for example, I've opened roughly 30 to 40 packs. I've only got, maybe 30 packs, 40, yeah, I don't know. 30 packs maybe, and I've only gotten roughly like 1 to 2 legendaries, which is pretty trash, I would say. I don't like the system that they're ending the free packs, and basically all the skins and all the weapon skins and everything, which are not in the shop right now, are gonna be pay to get them. And the coins are not cheap by any means. I understand this is how the game is making money, but you have to entice people, to keep coming back. Even if they did it for every 5 levels forever, I wouldn't mind it. I just don't like how they're gonna take it, the free packs away altogether. But anyway, I would definitely rate this game like a 9.5 out of 10, if I were reviewing it on a scale of 10, just because I think the game is super balanced. I think it incorporates team play as good as any other game out there, at least Battle Royale wise, and I think it's really cool how they do give out the free stuff as well. But I don't like how they're ending it, like I said, when you hit level 100. But yeah, altogether, this is going to be my pick for Game of the Year. I know it's really early in the year, but I think this game is amazing, and I'm going to continue playing it unless, something else even better comes out. But thank you guys. I know this video was a little bit on the longer side. Please, if you do make it to this point, or if you enjoy the video, drop a sub. Comment what you'd like to see next, or if you like the video, and please drop a like, tell your friends about it. I would appreciate it a ton. Thank you guys.